The game was tied.
Well, someone needs to win. Well, then we shall play. Bonus time. No. 2-2.
They needed.
Manage the time that is given to you.
People that are hungry are willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have.
To have a special life, you have to do special things. And that usually means putting in the work and loving it.
No one is going to create the future that you want for you.
We get one opportunity to come this way. We get one shot. We got one life to live. Life is too short to make excuses.
I want you to close your eyes.
Push-ups, man. Push-ups. Sorry, I was having, man.
I need you to get out of your comfort zone.
This, that. In the home workout, man. In the room. You know what I'm saying? Wake up. Get acclimated. Get that coffee, whatever. Hydration. Stretch. Get your sets in, man. While you're watching TV, stretch. Hydrate. Buzz down, bro. Hit your sets. You know what I'm saying? Lock in. Little by little. In between days. And that's going to help you grow. Saya, Big Medusa, Earth World Fitness. You know what it is, player? How you doing, man? Alexia, program time. Happy Sunday. I'm saying, hydrate, stretch. I'm saying, do some reps. Tomorrow, bar work. You know what I mean? In between days, stay stretched. Stretch, you know, not stretched out. Stretch, hydrate, hit like little sets, add them up throughout the day. Do something, and that's gonna help you grow. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep that blood flowing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep your muscles knowing and growing. Program time. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, man, you know what I mean? Put me in the ring with Conor McGregor, bro. Sleeping. You know what I'm saying? You seen the Conor McGregor fight? That's who went. His knee went blah. Bang. That fool should have came straight up. He should have threw the straight kick. You know what I mean? He did some wild shit. Bah! Snapped his thing. You can't do that, bro. Program time. The Reinhardt channel. How you doing, my G? Hopefully having a blessed one. Reinhardt's channel, man. God bless you. Leo. Big Javi. Program time. Big Javi in the building. How you doing, G? Hey, Reinhardt. Yeah, you too. It's always good to see you, man. Yeah, all the originals, you know what I'm saying? The newcomers. Everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy Sunday. It's the same thing, man. Stay busy. Stay acclimated. Even if you're home chilling watching TV, sipping coffee, you know what I'm saying? Hydrate, stretch. You know, sometimes you're just sitting there, man, just get up, start stretching and shit. Hit a little sets, bro. You know what I mean? Get the little pump. You do that shit like every other day or every day, consistently, that's gonna help you with the workouts, bro. Like, it's gonna help you grow. Cause it's gonna be around the clock. And you're not beating your body up like to the most. Certain days out the week, you're hitting it hard. Like tomorrow, we're gonna hit it hard. Bar work, dips, pull ups, chin up, all that. And push ups, all that. Today's is stretching, hydrating, push ups, and whatever, squats, walk. You know what I mean? Like little things keep you within striking range, keep you in the game. No Conor McGregor, you know what I mean? See, keep that leg strong. You know what I mean? Keep the hair right, bro. Stay patient. You don't want to do some crazy, bro. You're going to snap that leg, man. So stay solid. When you're out for too long, you see what happened to Conor. He's out for 5 years, bro. He thought he was going to come back and throw some kicks. That leg went bam, snap. Because you're out too long. Stay consistent. Do something. You party too much, man, you ain't got your mind right, making bad decisions. Argentina. Yeah. I got my Salvo boys, dog. Argentina. You know what I'm saying? Not Argentina. Argentina. Tell me I ain't Mexican, homie. He who can't slur the R, he ain't. Nah, I'm just playing, bro. But it's Sunday, man. Stretch. Hydrate, man. Hydrate. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Don't let no days waste, bro. Always do you're a little sore, do a little something. You're gonna grow. You're gonna be able to do a little more. You're gonna become stronger. That little something is gonna become big. Cause now you're gonna be used to that something. You're gonna be ready to go up to do a little more of something else, something more. El Salvador, program time. I said my G. From Southern California, dog, to El Salvador. You know what I mean? Argentina, Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Mexico. So put a Mexican in the ring, bro. Put a Mexican in the ring with Conor. To give us a payday, man. To put me in the ring with Conor McGregor, bro. You seen that Chuck Liddell haircut? He got that I gave up haircut. When they get the little mohawk like that and they're fighters, they're going Looney Tunes, man. Remember Chuck Liddell, his last days, bro, his last fights, he had that mohawk. The crazy one, though, like the rooster tail. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you know they're woo woo. You know what I mean? They start turning over. There's nothing wrong with the Lord, but they start like they hit rock bottom so much, that's all they could turn to. So, because the Lord's always gonna be there, so one and only. But that's what it is, bro. Red flags when you start seeing people talk about the Lord and they got the crazy cut and they're coming back. They're coming back to shock the world, like they're going crazy, bro. They don't ruin it like too much partying. Now it's program time. Shake your sheets, man. But happy Sunday to everybody. Hopefully everyone's having a good one, man. Nah, but if you put me in the ring with Conor, bam, man, you do that sloppy shit. Bam. No flying in the air. I'm not running across the ring, flying in the air, bro. I'm gonna walk up to you. I'm gonna walk up. What's up, Henny? I'm gonna walk up to you 3 feet distance. Bam. Out of there. That's some scary stuff. I'm disappointed in Conor McGregor. What was that? You're done, bro. It's disappointing, bro. That's it. A wild kid. He's ready to go. Ah, you know, it's over. What? You're supposed to walk up, go, 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 bam, 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 bam. Those kicks should have came later. The one. Acheron. It's program time. Are you from Argentina? Nah, just play with you, bro. It plays, man. Look. But tell me not. You could have put me in there. I could have did the same thing last night, bro. I could have sat there. I'm saying he would have broke his leg. Man, give me my money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be polite. Program time, player. Crack coconut. Where you from, man? You know what I'm saying? You switching the D with the K. Where you from, homie? Where you from? Nah, just playing that. MMY. P, man, P. It's program time, player. Dan Carter. The only time I change is in the ring. When I get in the ring, I'm trans. Formation. I'm handing out transformations. Devastation. It's program time. Hey man, 200. What's happening? What's cracking? Program time. But yeah, man. Bob Marley in the building. Trade. You know what it is, player. But yeah, today, just stretch a little bit.
If we all woke up ordinary,
You know what I
we all
mean?
off to the same start.
Push-ups.
You've decided that you're not going to allow the events, the
Stretch that back. No Conor McGregor, you know what I mean?
It is a decision that
Work
you
on
have
your
to make
work on it.
yourself.
You know what I'm
No
saying?
one is responsible for that.
Take it nice and easy.
Stop waiting to feel
You don't want to get in there and injure
Stop
yourself,
waiting
bro.
until you see it.
Failure is only permanent if you choose not to get back up.
And what you do today.
When you're watching TV, bro, just get up.
Now I'm asking you, what do you
You
see
know
in
what I'm saying?
the future?
Start
What brought you
stretching.
here today?
Hit a little sex. Trust me.
You're closer than you've ever been before. You have to do me a favor. Those 15 minutes are not worth the rest of your life.
Nice and easy though. Don't go too crazy.
You woke up this morning to chase your dream until you catch it.
You had that twist in
You're
there.
gonna have to sacrifice who you used to be. When you want to sleep, you have to wake up.
Bam!
So don't
You know
run
what I'm saying?
from
That's why you twist.
it. Run to it.
Get all this stretched out, bro.
Before the dawn.
Monday.
Cause you don't want to twist some muscle right here. Damn.
And 20%.
Damn.
The Tempur-Pedic breeze makes sleep.
Damn,
So
homie.
no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioner because the Tempur breeze fills up the tank.
Damn, homie. This ain't Conor McGregor. Homie.
With the Tempur breeze collection at an Ashley near you.
Hey, how's everybody doing, though, man? John Singleton, what's happening, player? You know what it is, man.
This is the movie of
A
the
little something. Sometimes we do too much, but sometimes we do too much, you know what I'm saying? We don't realize that the little things add up. So at home, you know what I mean? Stretch and hydrate, sets, warm-ups, you know what I'm saying? Consistently. So when you do the workouts, you're just pumping them. Bam, bam, bam. You got that extra strength. You're fully acclimated with the program. You know what I'm saying? You ain't scared because you know. So it all comes full circle, you know, mental, physical. But you got to put in the work, bro. Like, it's true. It's real true. You got to believe in yourself. You got to have them conversations with yourself, dog. Like, to be honest, like, you gotta prove yourself right first. Everyone's always, I want to prove people wrong. No, you gotta prove yourself wrong first, man. It starts with you, bro. What are you doing? What type of work are you putting in? It's true, bro. We slack. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, what work are you putting in, bro? That's what's going to determine going forward the progress. So, we could believe all we want, but look at Conor McGregor. You got this game plan, all this, you believe it, you go in there and you're not ready. You know what I mean? If you was really ready, you would have did all that. You would have been focused. You would have been like, it's just, that's the difference. Are you actually putting in that work? Do you mean it? Are you looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I'm him? And are you believing it? Because if you believe it, you are. If you put in that work, you'll become. That's just common knowledge, you know what I mean? It's true though, it's true. John Singleton. But everyone got shit they go through, so everyone got different battles and shit, journeys. Ego was handing. Some people it's easier for others or harder. So some people's problems are deeper than others. Alyssa was handing. Program time. You know what it is. But work every day is good. That's what's necessary. You know what I mean? If in this day and age, work is a priority, bro. You gotta prioritize your health and work, financials, and your physical. So, because you could be in shape all you want and you're homeless. You know what I mean? So you gotta balance both. You gotta go to work. You can't be in the gym all day. So you gotta develop that program that's gonna give you that progress and keep you level. And check off everything across the board. Mental health, physical health, financial health, freedom, everything. Check off everything to try to become the best version of yourself, like for real. So I just like to do something, every day. When I'm not working out, I'll be like making videos and shit. But trying to build, bro, towards the future, bro. Everything's taking time, but I got other shit going on than this. When I was going viral, I was able to make other pages and get those things going. Get them filtered through, and now they're generating. You know what I mean? So that's what you got to do too. Like when you're coming up, kind of when you have that little moment, expand. Make a different page, all right? Like a no jumper or something. Type of page, Foods Community type, Get your own promo page. But it's a certain way you do it. You know what I'm saying? Eagle was, you know what it is, player. Amy Quintanilla. Program time. Happy Sunday. Hopefully you're having a good one. God bless everybody. Shit, stay out of trouble. It's nothing but bad shit going on out there. Every time you turn on the news, someone's getting ran over. Robbed, shot, teenager gets stabbed. Like, what the fuck? Who's putting in this work? Hell nah. See, back in the day, we put in work to get points, like to be somebody, to be known, like for dropping foods. And now foods are just like, they're like Michael Myers. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's always something, John. Foods are just kamikaze. They're just doing shit and they're hiding. Like, nah. It's different. Back in the day, you got points. Like, you was putting in work. Now it's like, who did that? The teenager got stabbed. 2 adults. Who's doing this work? Your own homies don't even know about it. So you got Michael Myers running around your hood. You And he's unaccounted for. So that means you could be next. You gotta account for these things, bro. I never heard of that. Get out the hood, bro. Because what they say is, that's what it is, dog. Let Michael Myers live. And negative. But the hood is dangerous now. It's always been dangerous, but now no one's even taking credit for it. They're doing shit in secrecy, which, like I said, is like some Michael Myers shit. That's not even gangbanging. That's the horror movie. That's the horror flick. You know what I mean? So that's Halloween. Program time, man. Dylan. This ain't Conor McGregor, homie. I'm going there, I'm gonna sleep. Bam! Back up. Boom. I'm saying program time. Nah, but John, they're doing some, and I've been to the pen, bro. I've been all that. I used to put in work. But for a reason, like your opposition, bro. What's happening? Crazy. But now, like, they're attacking the lady. These youngsters are attacking the corn man. They're showing up to the function and hitting the community activists. What the fuck? That ain't gangbanging. John. That ain't banging. Banging back in the day was where you from. Bang, bang, bang. Now it's bang, 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 bang. Lady, kid, community activist who did it. So it's just for no reason now. That's what I'm saying. Like back in the day, there was a reason. People were trying to beat someone in the streets. They were trying to go to Japan, trying to get points. They were trying to be that big dog. Right now, it's everyone's just quiet. Nah, that's some horror film. If this is in America, homie, shit, they somewhere between 10 a.m. 1 p.m. Would you be a loser? Hey, bro. This ain't Conor McGregor, homie. And this ain't a horror flick, homie. This is real life. Bam! Uppercut gonna have like this. He gonna be swimming. Ready to go. Bam! Drilling him. Hey. But tell me that the work they're putting in now is horror films. Domestic terror. You know what I'm saying? Back down, sir. Back down. But that's what I think about this generation. It's over. I don't even care no more. I'm no good. I don't want to be good in the hood. I don't want to be part of this horror film. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't worth it no more. I mean, it never was, but at least, like I said, back in the day, it was a purpose, right? Oh, he remembered me. I chased that fool. It was like, you remember the reputation shit on the street. Now it's just, who did it? You know what I mean? What was that? So, yeah. Shiloh program time. So stay out of trouble. Stay out the streets. And this is from someone who, born and raised, bro. Just got out of it. Big Bird, we have to. We gotta make money and stay free, bro. We got Christmas, right? We got Thanksgiving. Some people are so worried about this and that, bro. We forget about next year and next year and next year. And we still have, you know what I'm saying? Man, we're so worried about today, we fuck ourselves over, bro. Everyone gets all emotional. fuck this, your whole life done. 18 years old, 15, 16, 17, 20. You got next year, bro. You see it all the time. Oh, old girl cheated on old boy. Oh, he smoked her. Whatever. There's millions more, bro. We need to slow down and think like we always got next year. We got Christmas coming, man. I don't want problems with you. I got Christmas coming. I'm trying to enjoy my holidays. Little clowner. At one point, I was in the pipe. You know what I'm saying? At one point, they had me in the pipe. You feel me? Locked down. Slim to none. Program time. G. Well, I'm better today than I used to be, so I'm not with the bullshit like back in the day, man. Well, lock in now, but be secure, like stay out of trouble, stay out the mix. You know what I'm saying? You got a burner, keep in your pad, bro, with you. Try not to go out too much places where you put yourself in situations where you need a burner. Things like that. Just making the right decision, bro. Because a lot of times we're like, yeah, I had to do it. I had to do this shit. But it's like, what were you even doing there? So you put yourself in a situation to do this. Because you had to. But why were you even there? And we need to minimize that being there. You know what I mean? Those places where you need the strap, where you need this, where you need... Because ultimately it's going to happen. It starts with the right decision. You gotta, like I said, look forward to next year. It's not promised, but if you keep telling yourself, I'm gonna die tomorrow, well, damn. You know what I mean? Because everyone's like, a lot of people do that, like, oh, we're not promised tomorrow, which is true, but like, people say it like, it's like you're gonna die tomorrow. Like, at least plan for the future in some way or form. Don't invest all your time in the future, but have some sort of plan going into the future. Don't just throw it off like it ain't promised, because it might happen. And some people do that. Oh, I'm going to spend all my money. And a lot of rich people, like boxers and shit, go broke, because tomorrow ain't promised. I'm living in the moment. Shut up, don't tell me nothing. Who are you? Now, 20 years later, they're broke, because they don't want to be told nothing. Tomorrow's not promised. I'm going to spend all my money because you never know. And 20 years later, they're still alive. So, yes, it's true. You're not promised tomorrow, but we still have to be level with that and still plan for the tomorrow. I'm saying, but take care of business today so when tomorrow comes, you're ready. You're not like, damn, I thought it wasn't going to happen, so I didn't prepare. That's the whole concept of that. Just be ready for life. Get on that program. Try to make the right decision that's going to benefit you, not deter you going forward. Desi Whitewood program to Everlasting Base. Because I used to do all type of crazy shit, and I'm not supposed to be here, bro. Okay? I got real lucky. I was like Defus, like kamikaze. Like, I didn't care. Like, anybody could get it. Like anybody. Like, I didn't care at all. Always had a burner. That's sick. It's sick in the head. When I was finally, had a release date and everything, and I was done fighting life, like in the county, in prison, all that, and I'm just staring around. People are like young and they're doing life, like 30 to life, 40 to life, 50 to life, double life, 200 years, blah, blah, blah. And I'm getting out. And I could just see on their face, like, one homie didn't like me because I was getting out. Like, we were cool, we were fighting life together, homie from 18, and I got all happy I was getting out, you know what I mean? Like, I got a deal, 8 years with a strike from a life case, and he kind of like got like butthurt, bro. Like, he didn't want to, he stopped talking to me. We were cool too. We were talking every day. I came back from court. I told him, hey, bro, like, and that fool fucking was just like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, some fools get beat up in there when you talk about release dates, bro. They do you dirty and shit. I seen some fool cry over 20 days and get a little 13-second. Like a bunch of high power fools that are never getting out that got all mad and shit because the fool was crying and shit over 20 days. And someone was in there with somebody, bro, like mad over that shit. Like, got this fool beat up real quick, you know? Just real quick. A little like, go home. Like, don't be crying in here. Yeah. Rich Rabbit, what's happening? Boy, Rich Rabbit, man. Program time player. You know what it is, my G? Rich Rabbit going viral. I see you, my boy. That's a real one right there. It takes a lot of courage, bro, to tell people exactly how you feel and not give a fuck. And have your face everywhere. It takes some courage, bro. I respect that shit, dog. That's some real motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the right thing, bro. Look, going into the future, bro, social media is taking over. And reviews, music is whatever, dog. You know, he knows what it is with the distro kid and everything. And it suck. You make more money on promo, videos, you know, all that shit, bro. Like, yeah, telling the news, not snitching, but the news. It's public information, making documentary videos, all that, just, you know, making reactions to music, to reactions to all type of shit. That's the future. Live streaming, that's the future going forward. So I think a lot of people are tired of being tough. You know, those days are coming to an end because it's been so diluted. This generation fucked everything up. All these podcasts, all these hood vlogs, everyone's snitching. Oh, this is where I kick it. Woo woo. This is what we do all day, and everyone's like, "That's what you do all day." And now people are like, "I go to work, woo woo," and that's beating the gangster now. Work. You know what I'm saying? Money, clout. That's beating gangsters, bro. That's beating them out the park. Boom. That's whooping them bad. They're all mad. They get mad, bro. They try to punk you in the live streams. They try to punk food. I seen that shit. Like rappers, they go on live stream and they try to punk fools. They get mad because they're not getting attention. It's a different world when they do that shit. So I see that a lot. It's changing. Rappers are starting to get pushed to the back, and everyone's like, yeah, whatever, dog. Yeah, you shoot, you rob, yeah, whatever. Yeah, good job. That's people's response now, because everyone started snitching. Everyone started getting locked up and snitching. So now when they're talking all that woo, everyone's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, tone that shit down. Like, whatever. They'll go to prison. That's how people are reacting now. And I think it's starting to strike fools in the heart and hurt their feelings. Because you're not getting the respect. And that's coming from someone who made those mistakes too, though. I'm not perfect, bro. I spent half of my teens and half of my 20s in prison. Well, my teens in jail. In group homes, in juvenile hall, in jail. And then in my 20s in county jail and prison. So, you know what I mean? I made mistakes, bro. I'm not perfect. I'm a dumbass too. But I'm trying to correct my ways. So I'm speaking from a perspective trying to correct myself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rich Rabbit, yeah. The media all day. Media's gonna be along. It's gonna be around forever. Desi White Wolf, yeah, you know what it is. You gotta earn that shit. But there was a level of respect, like Gangland. You know what I mean? We'll be like, damn, MS, 18. You know, everyone's like, damn. Back in the day, like 15 years ago, everyone's like, damn, just watch this shit, right? That's hard. Damn, Hell's Angels. Damn, now it's like, get a job, bro. That it's got real bad, bro. Where you gotta come with some substance, you know, to really break through. Cause no one wants to hear that shit no more. They want to see you make money now, and that's the thing. So yeah, I appreciate everyone for tapping in, though, man. Rich Rabbit, everyone, man. Desi, Bobby Jean, but everyone, if you're gonna get into social media, the internet, whatever, do like journalistic stuff, make reaction videos, react to people's music like Rich Rabbit, react to videos, do your lives, your workouts, your motivation, your eating, your all that, and do some music if you want. But music is whatever, bro. Like I'm not gonna say it's not possible. You might be the next Drake, but if you're not the next Drake, or like Peso or someone that's like has a lot of fans and streams, bro, you're not gonna make a lot of money. You know what I mean? So you gotta be like your shit has to be like hot. You know? So if you got some hot shit, do it. But if you don't, just do it still for fun. And you can still make a little change, but like the other shit will make you more money. Is you know what I mean? The new shit and all that. But I talk too much, bro. Yeah, my bad, dog. I fucking talk a storm, man. You know? Hey, I appreciate everyone, though, man. Knock out some push-ups. You gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna keep you functioning. And we ain't talking about the party, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we're gonna go up. Tomorrow, the 50, 40, 30, 20s, dips and pull-ups. In between days, you just do a little something. What fucking breath get out, dog? This ain't Conor McGregor, homie. You know what I'm saying? We're knocking down. No, the calves always been big. My calves always been like on point. I got hiking calves. I got strong legs. You know what I'm saying? Hiking calves. I know how to fight, but not professionally. I was a schoolyard brawler, juvenile hall squabbler, group home fighter, county jail participant. You heard? Nah, I'm Mexican, boo. Mexican. I'm American Mexican. American Mexican. My mom's Mexican. My dad's American. My dad was in the Marines. But yeah, I'm a quarter Asian, quarter white, half Mexican. So my dad's half white, half Vietnamese. My mom is Mexican. So I'm Americano. I'm American Mexican mixed with Asian. But I'm half Mexican. So I got more Mexican blood in me than anything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't complaining, homie. Was you complaining? You ain't happy? No, I'm not active, fool. I'm not active. Nah, not no more. I used to. You see pictures of me back in the day, I used to be all banged out, but not no more. I won't make it in the streets, bro. Like I said, half of my teenage years I spent in juvenile halls, group homes, in and out, blah, blah, blah. Living at the homie's house, blah, blah, blah. Never stable. Half of my 20s in county jail, prison, and then little programs related to parole. So, no chopsticks on me. No chopsticks, dog. Nah, ain't no one mad, bro. I'm American. Forks. Not your fingers, not no chopsticks, bro. Not no sticks, homie. Forks. You know what I'm saying? Spoons, homie. Straight up. And I ain't picky, bro. I ain't one of them picky ass food. I ain't eating that with no fork or I'm not eating it with that, man. Fucking spoon or fork, bro. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Surfboard, man. It's program time. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Just send me a scoop of oatmeal, dog. I'll be alright. Jess, we be going up, bro. We speaking facts too. If that people don't want to hear it, you don't want to hear it, bro. Well, you're gonna hear it, dog. 'Cause it's the truth. You gotta withstand the truth. There ain't no option. Receiving the truth ain't no option. How are you gonna deal with the truth? That's the problem. Where are you, man, with the truth? Are you getting mad from the truth or are you embracing the truth, bro? Almost said troops. But you guys get what I'm saying? Happy Sunday, man. You said give me advice on talking to this girl. I don't give relationship advice, player. You know what I'm saying? Who is that? Who is that? Who gives relationship advice? I don't even know. But I was about to say I ain't Wooty Woo. Well, I don't know. I ain't him. No. I look at it like it either works or it doesn't, bro. All the other shit, let it go. Huh? She cheats, oh well, bro. Don't be like one of these fools catching a case. Houston, what's happening, man? Especially the fools that dedicate their life, right? You see it all the time in the news. Dedicate their life, they get cheated on, they take them out, they take themselves out. It's like, dog, you're the one with the money. All you have to do is kick her out. It's crazy. I don't get it, but not everybody's meant to get. Life is not meant to understand. Because not everybody's the same. So, Rudy Mesa, to understand life, you gotta understand everybody, and that's not possible. Because we're all different, bro. Yeah, respect to the troops, man. I got nothing but respect to all the troops. USA, man, USA. USA to the UK, you know what I'm saying? Program time. Those are our friends, though, bro. The UK, man. I hear about the other country, bro. What's it called? The one you can't talk about? What's it called? But yeah, The little Middle East country, not Iran. Another one. Genetics, Docky, program time. But yeah, we always talk about them. Like, bro, the UK is our best friend. And Canada. Did you see the UFC fight? On top, a big ass Canada flag next to a big ass United States flag. Like, those are our friends. What's up with these dudes over here in the Middle East? Not Iran. I don't got a problem with Iran. They don't do nothing to us, but they just do their own thing. We're the ones bugging them. You know? They just want to pray and be left alone, bro. And we're over there like, and it's sad because it's been like almost 6 months, not 6 months, like 4 months, something like that, over 100 some days, and we can't beat them. That's how strong they are. And they got way less than we have. It's like reminds me of the United States, like that rich suburbs gang. You know, the rich gang that got all the money, the big high power weapons, the machines and the cars and the armored vehicles and the helicopters. And then they go to Compton and they try to fight with one of those street gangs over there. And then you can't defeat them. Because they're like all tucked in there. And they're coming out little by little. They're more strategic with less. They're more willing. They're more like crazy with it. They got, they're more in the struggle, in the trenches with it. So that's what reminds me of the U.S. is like the rich gang and then going against Iran, the poor gang, and we can't beat them because they will lose their lives for the cause. We won't. We got all the good weapons and the nice aircraft, and we expect to come back home. You guys ever realize that? Our soldiers, when they leave, they expect to come back home safe. Their soldiers are ready to go for their cause. When you got somebody who's just ready to go, going against someone who wants to go back home, two different animals. Who do you think's gonna win? The person that is ready to lose everything. The person who has shit to lose and wants to go home, that's us, the United States. That's why we haven't been able to beat Iran. It's that simple. And we won't. Because they will lose their life for this. We won't. We will if we're forced to do it. They do it, they wake up and do it. So, it's two different mindsets. Program time. And I think it'll be the same thing if someone came to our land over here and they started with their BS and they started invading us. But we'll go crazy too, bro. We're not going to allow that to happen. We'll be ready to go for our country too. Believe that. So don't think that we can go to another country and just punk them. It's going to take a tragedy. You know what I mean? Program time. But that, you got to give them the props, bro. Iran been holding it solid. They ain't giving up. I'm kind of embarrassed. Like how we're supposed to beat them in 2 hours. It's been like 2,000 hours already or more. I don't know. But geez. You just gotta you gotta stay 35. Program time. we're gonna hit the bar. Excuse me. Apologize. Tomorrow, we're gonna hit the bar. Dips, pull-ups, chin-ups, and more push-ups. But today, stretch, hydrate, push-ups. You can do some squats. I went on a walk earlier an hour. You know, all that. But do something between time. You know what I'm saying? It's program time. Do a little something before you hit the gym so you get to the gym and ready to go. You know. Starts at home, man. You know what I'm saying? Build your own gym. Build your own barber shop. Build your own car shop. Imagine. Motherfucker got a barber shop, a mechanic shop. You got a studio shop. It's program time, man. It's the one-stop shop. He make his own drink? What? Nah, it's too much. But I got better on cutting my hair, look. Taper, bro, all day. Quick. 2 a week. That's $50. This in today's barbershop is $50. A shave taper. 2 a week is $100. I'm saying $100 a week. Inflation's real. Big Medusa was handing me. They pumped up the barbershop prices during COVID. Remember, for the appointments went up $50, $100, and they never went back down. So, old boy got his own barber clips. It's program time. Ain't nobody crying, man. We understanding. Nah, I need to buy a new hat. I had the same hat for like 3 years, bro. I lost my touch. I mean, the struggle's real. Listen, the struggle's absolutely real. But don't let it get to you, homie. Rise up, homie. Rise up to the cause, homie. Hey, you're a barber, you're a singer, you've done time, you're a mechanic, you're a tattoo artist, you're a mama's boy, a daddy's boy. No, I'm just fucking with you, bro. Businessman. Some fools think that just because they got a barber shop or a tattoo shop, they're gangster, huh? And they're all tatted up, that they made it. Motherfucker, he's a businessman. He ain't no gangster, he's a businessman, man. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But just, there ain't no gangster, he's a businessman, huh? I know plenty of businessmen that thought they was tough. You know what I'm saying? They on the business, they thought that they put in some work or something. You just making money, homie. It's program time. That's what it is out here. You just making fat out in your section, man. You ain't handing out no fat out, you know what I mean? Program time. You ain't giving out candy. You selling candy, yeah. You selling candy, bro. You ain't giving out hard candy. Man, you whooping it up in the kitchen, homie. It's program time. H1GRN1. Program time. Player. Oh, I'm a wankster today by choice because I seen where this was headed. I was there when they started flipping all the yards, and I seen a lot of fools stay. Like, people give me a lot of shit. I seen some real gangsta ass fools stay. And I stayed too, what the fuck? I was following suit with some gangsta ass fools that were somebody, some of them. So, I just seen the game change, right? I was actually there. So, yeah, it is what it is, bro. Like, a lot of people seen it for what it is. Game over. They made it to where you gotta have high points to be active, and then it's like, you wanna max out your term? Do you want to do the rest of your life in prison? Because now, when you do removals, it's automatic, for the most part. It got real bad, right? So a lot of people didn't want to do it no more. This is what it is. We thought about our future. It's not about being scared. It's about saying, I don't want to do that. It's like a job. Like when they be like, you want this job? You're like, nah, I'm good. It's not for me. That doesn't make you a bitch because you refuse the job. It's just not for you. You know how much it takes to fucking book somebody? And like, just like act like it's nothing? He's a savage, man. I don't want to be that way. That's the thing. I don't want to be a savage. I can handle a lot of things. I've seen people get shot, stabbed, everything. I participated in beatings and everything. But I don't like it though. I did it when I had to, and it is what it is. I can endure it. I'm not gonna cry like a bitch. I'm not gonna have nightmares, but at the end of the day, I don't really like it. Like, it's not. I got a better heart than that. So I just try to do better going forward. Like, I take myself out of that. And a lot of people just do this. There's a lot of people doing this that are still out here. The whole time I did time. The whole time I went away for doing my shit, they're still at mama's house talking. They're still at their mama's crib talking. And they're still at the mama's crib. How about you go do a tour of duty, homie? You know what I mean? How about you go into the pinta and show your familia what you're about? Go show your homies what you're about, bro. Other than staying at home and talking about the next man making a decision, bro. Because that's how a lot of people do all day. Oh, they just do this and they're still free, bro. You never did nothing. It's starting to get embarrassing. You know what I mean? Somebody who never did nothing is telling you, someone who did something that actually tried, trying to tell you what's up, bro. Just come on, businessman, family man, just be that, bro. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to be a family man and a businessman and a god man, and they want to go gangbang too. No, bro. It's either you gangbang and you don't give a fuck and you're ready to spend the rest of your life in jail or in a coffin, or you give a fuck, you want to be a family man and you want to work. Everyone goes to work and they gangbang at work. Like, bro, enough of that. It used to irritate the fuck out of me. Like, catch me in the parking lot, bro. We're not going to do this in here, bro. Straight up. Away from the warehouse, away from all this. We're going to go up the street. I told someone from Chino one time. He was all smoked out, bro. All twerked out, talking about he was in the shoe. I was like, bro, just... You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just nothing, dog. Like, you talk to him, he was all twerked out, making little comments and shit. I'm like, bro, you want to go up the street, homie? Like, straight up, bro, I ain't doing nothing. This. He tried to, like, get crazy with me inside one of the containers. We're unloading trailers. I told him, bro, we're going to go up the street and do this, dog. We're not going to do this right here, dog. I'm not catching no fade right here. We're going to go up the street, bro. Straight up, bro. I'm not gonna put my life, my job on the line. I'm gonna take care of you up the street, bro. And I'm gonna keep my job, but I'm gonna take care of you. Tough guy, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that shit got me hot, bro. It's hot. This fool fucking tucked his tail. Mr. Shoe Program. You smoked out. It was at a warehouse in Chino. Some food from Chino, one of the hoods over there. I checked that food, huh? he tried to like do some. He tried to make a little scene in the container. I was like, no, we're gonna go outside, dog. And I wasn't like loud. I pulled him to the side. I'm like, bro, you wanna go over up the street, dog? We're not gonna do that. I was on his head, bro. Like he knew I did time too. Like we're gonna go up the street. We're gonna do whatever you gotta do, bro. And he was all smoked up because he knew I was gonna knock his ass out. I was fresh out. I was kind of size on me. Still, like I was bigger, more healthier. I wasn't like drinking or smoking or nothing. And that fool was all smoked out, talking about he's in the shoe. I was about to beat this fool up. This active fool, I was about to beat him up. He gonna pull out his strap. And he gonna get his chin sat over here, bro. Cause we don't play. Program time, man. That's how we get down, bro. Don't care. All that tough guy shit. Everyone wants to put your life on the line because they got an attitude. You want to fight at work and do all this weird ass shit. Zip that shit. Go up the street, bro. See how much of a man you are. Out the way, bro. Program time. So that's what it is, dog. I just get tired of some people. You know what I mean? It's watered down game, man. The game out there right now. It's over, bro. No one wants to hear it. Nosters. Nah, I don't like fat tortas, homie. Never that, man. It's program time. Scrappy's under witness protection. God damn, man. I ain't never did none of that. I remember they sat me a couple times. They'll sit you down in a cold ass room, bro. I already know the deal. It's gonna take hours. When you get arrested, it's gonna take hours. Some fools get all frustrated when it takes hours and they start snitching. Just you gotta at that point you're in it for the long haul, bro. Understand that. Man up. You know what I mean? Some fools are crying to go home. Why don't you go home? Like, bro, man up. It's over. You commit the crime. Keep your mouth shut. But they sat me down, boom, in a little room for like 2-3 hours, bro. Just make you wait. And that's meant to screw you in the head. That's meant to make you think, go crazy. You're in a room for hours. That's their job. That's their tactic. It works on some people. You're not used to being in a room for hours locked up. You come from the streets doing whatever you want. Being tough and shit. They took your gun from you. They took you from society and put you in a room. It's like Saw. You know? It's like Saw. You better hope that TV don't come on. The lights get dim, it's over, bro. But now they'll come in there, they'll sit down, and the first thing I always say is lawyer. And they'll try to say something else, lawyer, and they'll get quiet, and they'll just look at you and mad dog you and get up and walk out. And they'll leave you in, because once you say lawyer, they can't talk to you no more. People don't understand that. You don't have to sit there and stay quiet like a dumbass, but you can say, I need to speak to a lawyer. That's it. That's my statement. I need to speak to a lawyer. That's it. Don't answer no questions, nothing, but they leave you in there for hours. And then they put someone in your cell, depending how serious your case is. Mine was a life case. They put some little white boy in my cell. Some little tagger dude, some little bro dude. And he tried to get some information on me, and I was just like, I don't want to talk about nothing, bro. I don't know nothing. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But they'll try to like, what are you here for? Where are you from? What's your name? Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, yeah, fuck the police. Yeah, right. I can sniff them motherfuckers. Rat. I swear. They sat some food from Linwood. It was a brown crowd, something like that. With all due respect, because the fools are active. This fool, they had him in high power. They said, for some reason, they sat me right next to the cages because they put them in their own cages. And they sat me right there in the bus. 3 different times going to court. On the 3rd time, I finally told him, like, that's it, bro. Because I found out he was an informant. But the first time, they sat him in the cage. We're talking. He's like, where you from? Oh, nice to meet you. He's no high power. And he started talking about people I knew. He started mentioning, this is how they get you. When they start mentioning people you know. Hey, you know, Wooty Woo? Yeah, I know Wooty Woo. Hey, you know, old girl, she lives over here. Hey, that fool, hey, the homie, hey, Wooty Woo, he lives, yeah, that's the homie. And that's how they get you comfortable. Because now they know people you know, right? But they're informants 99% of the time. Not all the time, most of the time. But this fool was, I sniffed him out and I went back to, I was in Wayside 800 floor. On the 2nd court date, I said something. On the 3rd court date, that's when I told him, like, but on the 1st court date, he kind of made me suspicious, but I didn't really, like, catch fully onto it to the 2nd court date when they sat him again for me. And then he showed me some paperwork because he was telling me about his case and how he knew some Haina that I knew and some other fool, and how he knew people I know, and he knew my grandparents, and like some weird ass shit, like where I lived, and like some weird shit. I'm like, okay, so you know people and this and that. He was in there for some serious shit. He was all beat up. I guess he shot at a Huda or something. He wanted me to call someone to say he didn't do it. Some weird ass shit. And then he started asking about my case. He's like, I know you didn't do it. I was like, do what? He's like, you didn't do it. I was like, no, that's what I was like, what the fuck? You know, I'm like, and he's like, I'm going to show you some paperwork to show you who I am and about his case and shit. On the 2nd court date, they sat him right there again, like, no bullshit. And he brought his paperwork. It's a longer story. I'm trying to summarize it. And in his paperwork, I forgot what he told me. He told me some shit about it involved someone I knew or some shit and him, and it was like a different name on the paperwork. Like, it was weird. And they started like digging into more of my case, like asking me more questions. So then I knew like this fool planted to get comfortable with me and to find information. So I ended up giving back his paperwork and like whatever. I was like quiet. The day went by, we went to court, whatever. I went back to the dorm. That's when I was talking to the homies. You know this fool? From Linwood. And someone knew him. We're like, yeah. That fool might be an informant. And I was like, yeah, checks out. And I told him what happened. And then went back to court and I seen him. And that's when I told him. He tried to ask me more questions. I was like, hey, bro, like, you're no good. Like, stop talking to me, homie. Like, and that's when I told him, like, so that's when all communications were cut. I summarized it, but they tried to put an informant when I was going to court next to me. Someone who knew my name, someone who knew people I knew. He knew where my grandparents lived, and all this weird. Like, he knew information. He tried to make me feel comfortable. Like, you can trust me. Like, I know people that you know. Like that. That's how they get you, and it works for some people. Hey, you know my aunt? Hey, you know my cousin? Yeah. He's related to what? He's with old girl. Yeah. That's how they get you. And I had a gang of homies that told their story, what happened. And I got a lot of stories, bro, that are real. Well, one of my homies told an informant what happened. They put some banged out food in the cell. A homie's all tatted head to toe, 40 years in the shoe, blah, 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 all blasted, high power ass fool. And that fool showed up to court and told everything he told them in the cell. And that shit was like, damn. And that fool was all fucking banged out. So, and that's what it'd be. It'd be the banged out fools. All tatted up like Cuete from head to toe. Got big old sword right here. You know what I'm saying? Got active right here in the face. And they'll show up to court. What's that called? A Perkins operation. It's a Perkins operation. They tried to get me a few times, bro. I summarized mine because it's a little long. We talked about Well, he was talking about more things that were going on. He said some other shit to me that I'm not gonna talk about, but it was like some weird ass shit that had to get cleared up, and it got cleared up. But this guy was weird, so yeah. It's a longer story, but it's confidential. Some real shit. Some real shit, bro. You know what's happening? Ah! Back on swole. Patrol. But they try to get me in the Perkins operation. One of the homies from Jardín, West Side Jardín, or Southeast. I said West Side, what the fuck? Jardín. Jardín. I can't slur my R right now. I'm in Osavo, bro. From Jardín. Oh, that fool took 30 to life as a deal. He was fighting a hot one. And we're sitting in the cave. It was a weird ass day for him. Because someone he used to rob as a kid. This is the day he was taking his deal. See, it gets weird in cages. Some kid he used to rob for his bike and shit back in the day was in there. And he's like, hey, bro, I remember you from back in the day. Ooh. The feels like, oh, fuck, yeah. Oh. I'm about to get life right now. And it was like one of those moments, like, what the fuck? Like, he's telling my boy, I'm sorry, you know, like, for, you know, for everything I did to you. Oh, and this is just karma, bro. Because if we went in the courtroom and his side chick showed up with his wife in there, in their families, and they found out that he was talking to both of them while he was taking his 30 to life deal, his wife ended up leaving him, bro. Like, before he went to prison, a side piece too, both of them. So, and one day, when he was taking his deal, he thought he had it all set up. He's gonna have his side piece, his wife, 2 incomes looking out for him. He's gonna get visits. All that shit got unraveled in one fucking day. No, I'm just saying, like, how shit can, like, it get real fucking weird. Karma's real, bro. That's the moral of that. Like, you take a 30 to life, one of the kids who used to steal his bike is in there. In Norwalk Court, J. In the J cage, the J cell, whatever the fuck. This is 2018, bro. I remember 8 years back. But that's what I knew. Karma's fucking real, bro. The kid you used to steal his bike is sitting right there, and he's telling you, and you're apologizing to him, and then you take your 30 to life deal, because you're tired. He was in there for like 3 years. He's tired of going back and forth to court. Imagine you got to take a life deal, life as a deal. You know you're fucked when your deal is life. You know, but I just seen karma strike an individual so hard in one day. I said, man, I'm sorry for everything I've done. I'm for real. I only am aggressive towards other aggressive people now. I don't find satisfaction if you're weaker than me or smaller than me or younger than that, bro. It bothers me, bro. You gotta be bigger than me. You gotta be tough. I like that shit, bro. I like the challenge. If you're smaller than that, it ain't happening, bro. I'm not like that. I need someone my size, my height, bigger than me, bro, with bigger problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody with anger, bro. I need that. That's what I need, bro. I don't need weaker. So that's the difference, bro. I started feeling that way. I used to be I used to just like do whatever. Like if someone would look at me, I used to just flash on them, like take off on them, bro. Like I was real like snappy, go go go, real bad, bro. Cause I had nothing. I had a lot to prove. Homeless, no, really no family like that, and a lot to prove. I'm around a bunch of sharks. You gotta understand me, bro. I was around a bunch of sharks that got places to go. I ain't really got nowhere to go. And I knew I gotta rise above them. I gotta be more vicious, bro. When I pull up, they know, like, this guy has problems. You're not just gonna push him around. Like, that's what I've always been that way. And I used to kick it with the main fools. Some of them are dead right now. Rest in peace. But I come from a different generation, bro. You know, I had to do a lot of things, bro. I had to. You know what I'm saying? Well, my brother died in 2019 when I was locked up. So a lot of people I know are doing life in prison or dead. So when I got out, you know, I'm like, there's nothing for me, bro. Hey, these new youngsters got it, you know? I just want to change my ways, bro. And I want to do it now. I don't want to be 40, 50 changing my ways. I want to do it now. You know what I'm saying? Program time, play it. You know what it is, dog. Straight up, bro. For real. It just look, my legs be flexing. Because my calves are just natural, bro. I used to height grown ass men, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at that calf, homie. Bam. Look at that calf, homie. Huh? This ain't Conor McGregor. Shit ain't buckling. You don't get buckled. You feel me? Shit ain't buckling. You gonna get buckled. You don't get the buckling. Like Conor McGregor. He did some sloppy ass shit. I can't even do it. You'll bust your knee. Come on, bro. I seen somebody who's scared, bro. Man, that's how much partying he did. He's not the same person. Alexia, program time. You know what I mean? Like, that's how much partying you did where you're not the same person? 5 years ago? Wow. Your legs snap like a cheap branch. Like a dried up branch. You know what I'm saying? Legs snap like a dried up branch. Well, let me tell you what. This ain't Conor McGregor. We're a little better now. This thing. We can't say that because that motherfucker's rich. I'm not gonna say that, bro. I take that back. I take that back. Doing too much. Doing too much. Doing too much. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Happy Sunday. We don't want to overdo. We gotta level. I'm saying level. Control. You know what I'm saying? The whole time you're gonna be like this. Bam. Hit hard, bro. Program time. Busting them up. $30 million? Damn, that's highway robbery. That's Vegas robbery. That's octagon robbery. That's combat sports. Thievery. There should be a thing in there, bro. If you get injured in the first round, bro, if your leg starts with that bullshit the first minute, bro, you don't get shit. You lied to us. You know your leg ain't shit. But who signed off on that? It becomes a bigger matter. Everyone's like this because it starts to trickle. Who signed off on his leg? Because you got to get medically cleared here. And he stepped in there and his shit went blah. Snapped like a cheap Irish tent. Yeah? Yeah? Snapped like a cheap Irish tent, yeah? Program time, man. Come on, yeah? And no disrespect, it's just like, come on, dude. We need you. The UFC needs Conor McGregor. But the fact of the matter is, he became too big for the program. And he took his position for granted, dog. And now, he came and throw a kick, his leg is... He was one of the most dominant fighters ever, man. Now he came and throw a fucking kick. It's ridiculous, bro. What'd you do to your body, man? Where's all this discipline? He reached out to the Lord and he's in the gym. He's living in the gym, like, bro. I'm just saying, it's disappointing, bro. When they do shit like that, professionals. No excuses, bro. You know damn well you're not supposed to be doing that. Program time. Or wait till later, bro. But when Conor fought Max, it was like a tie. He barely won. You know what I mean? That barely won, bro. Yeah, I got this new dog. And that bitch cries, bro, or nothing. Put it in the cage here. It's program time. Now I'm gonna put this up, bro. This Tupac poster. I just gotta get the little frame. I'm gonna get it. I just been doing other shit. Like it's like a little quote. It's gonna go on the wall. I ain't no sucker, bro. You ain't gonna see no YG. You ain't gonna see no Snoop Dogg. You ain't gonna see no Dr. Dre. You gonna see Tupac. And Suge Knight. The real one. Who's in the pen right now? Suge Knight. Who's the real one? Suge Knight. Everyone else I ain't seen occasion they days, man. But they all gangsters. They all turn. They all with the business, Kendrick, YG, Snoopy Doggy, Mr. He got bailed out back in the 90s because of Suge Knight. Stupid Dazzle, program time. Snoop Dogg shot a man and then put it on his security guard. And they let it fly. Ain't no gangster. Program type. But yeah, you won't see all that on the wall. All legends, bro. This new shit, this AI shit, you just had an AI song pass on the billboards. Stacking something, stacking chips, blah, 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 and something, something. Rubbers? It's an AI song. Billboards. Viral. Millions of views. No one gives a fuck. You know what I say? Okay. Let me make some AI music then since we don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? At some point, bro, it's like, all right, you guys want to cheat. Let's fucking play then, bro. You want to make fake ass music? I'll put some lyrics in. Make me sound like Frank Sinatra. Because that's how the system works. Sonu? What is it called? I already made a couple songs. Bro, we gotta be careful, like with AI. When they're taking our jobs, everyone's like, oh, well, it's better. So when they say you're gonna lose your job, it's better? Doesn't make sense to me, but okay, sir. And then when there's no more jobs available, it's like, what happened? Well, you said it was okay. You said, like with AI, like with music, it's an AI song. It shouldn't make billboards, bro. It took them 10 minutes to make. Oh, you're a hater. Oh, you need to get with the times. So we're allowing cheating. We're allowing humans to take less of the responsibility in the creativeness. We're taking the creativeness out of the human's hand and giving it all to robots. Same with AI jobs, same with AI music, AI everything. People are not thinking this through here. They should be getting on Phoenix Flexen's ass for dropping AI music and saying that don't pass. You need to get your ass in the studio and come up with some real music that's generated by humans. That's good, you know, but if you don't do that, then you're saying it's okay, it's a tight ass song, you're a hater. There's gonna be more people doing it because that's what people do. They follow the trend. And next thing you know, you got nothing but AI songs. And at that point, it's gonna be beneficial to us because you can get on that shit and make an AI song. Excuse me. But that can make you a superstar. So it can benefit us, it can hurt us, then it could benefit us, bro. It'll hurt creativeness going forward. But it'll create superstars out of nothing. You have some goofy kid writing rap lyrics sound like Tupac and going viral, which is cool because that's going to open up opportunities for us here. But long term, we're cooked. That's the point. Because we're headed that direction. The next album I draw is gonna be AI, bro. Because you know what? I just seen a guy make Billboard charts. You think everyone's gonna, and that's what I'm telling you. We got to be careful what we encourage because now I'm thinking, fuck the studio, let's make some AI music. So now I'm getting like, imagine it happens to everybody. Now there's no more creativeness. You don't know who's who. Was that Elvis? My boy, you pulled out the Elvis this time, huh? Frank Sinatra, huh? Jelly Roll, #2. It's gonna get real weird. Like, all right, stop, guys. But at that point, it's too far. You can't reel it back in. Everyone's AI now, and now you're lame. Your music's lame. Your real music is lame. Your real shit is lame. They want to see cartoon shit, animated. They want to see you do backflips. And if it's fake, it's better than your real shit. That's not good. David Chapelot, program time. That's not good when we get to that mindset of it's okay to cheat. It's okay to sound like Frank Sinatra when you clearly don't. It's okay to put a voice changer and type lyrics and just become a star and lip sync. That's what's happening, guys and ladies. That's what's happening now. All right, so people need to wake up. Am I crazy? No, I understand that generating AI music and videos is taking away creativeness from the humans and taking that responsibility that's ours to begin with out of our hands and giving it to robots. Now we're iRobot. Will Smith. Where do you think they came up with these movies, bro? Remember Back to the Future where they had the flying cars and shit? Well, guess what? They have them now. Remember back in the day they were talking about a laser beam that can strike the opponent down. They have that. An aircraft that could travel super fast and stealth and carry big things. Got him. Bro. But taking responsibility out of humans, think about this. Who created AI? Humans. Now AI is taking over humans' jobs. So hold up. If humans created AI, how is AI taking over humans? Dangerous. Think about that. It's like being the owner of a dog, and they end up telling you what to do. They end up becoming smarter than you, and they end up telling you what to do now. Now you gotta rely on the dog to make decisions for you. But it's a robot that you own, that you bought. It belongs to you, but it's smarter than you. So how are you gonna? There's manipulation. It can manipulate you and do you dirty. How can you trust a robot that's advancing and they're smarter than you, that can think for themselves? That means they can set you up. They can come up with situations because they're smarter than you. If a robot is smarter than you, it can shut your life down because it has access to everything you have and it's smarter than you. It'll look at you in the face and say, yes, sir. And as soon as you turn around, bam. Because they're smarter than you. And that's scary about AI. So let's all pull up to the theaters, pop in iRobot, and guess what? That's your future. If you ever want to know what it's going to look like going forward, watch that movie, iRobot. And you're going to be like, kind of interesting here that we're headed that way, right? Is but when we used to watch those movies, we'd be like, yeah, right. 2050. How come every day's like 2040, 2050, 2060? You even notice that in these movies? 2060, the year 2070, 2080. You notice that? Just pay attention and you'll notice that. Like, how do they know? Like in iRobots, like this is what's gonna happen in 2050. And here we are in 2026 and there's already robots. And they're taking over slowly our jobs and everything. So it makes you think like, 2040 seems kind of realistic here. You know what I mean? Like this, we got to be level grounded here. I mean, we used to watch these movies, right? It said by the year 2040 we're gonna have flying cars and shit like Futurama. And now in 2026 we have flying cars and we have robots. So it's like, does 2040 sound far fetched? No. Wake up. Because they're evolving faster than us. We created the robot. We created AI, and AI is outsmarting, is smarter than us already. And it's getting smarter faster every day. And it'll get to the point where they control everything. They just shut everything down and you don't have nothing. That's alive within itself, bro. Because it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Eagle was. Yeah, Max. Mad Max, man. But tell me not. Does robots taking over in 2040 seem far-fetched right now? 15 years from now? I don't think so. Because you're losing your job today. Right? They're taking jobs today. So in 15 years, they'll be done in 5. So best believe that. Yeah, but AI, what do they put them in charge of your banks, our banks? They put them in charge of our internet, our phones. And then they have an error. They have one of those malfunctions. That's their own fault. Well, guess what? They're responsible for all our shit because we put full responsibility on them. Because now we're relying on AI. And when they have errors and malfunctions, now we're screwed. Because they lost our money, right? One day you're going to wake up and your bank is going to be wiped out. Everybody's. And they're going to say, what happened? AI. Glitch. Error. Malfunction. Sorry. There's no more benefits. There's no more jobs. Sorry. You're going to be weak. We're going to be weak. And the government's going to whip out the whip and just beat you down. Because now you're weak. You're malnutrition. You're not nutrition. Today we're healthy people. The United States is, what does Trump always say? We're rich. We're this. The stock market's great. Yeah, they're doing great. They're doing this. But it does trickle down. Well, we're not like starving and shit. We're nutritioned. And we're comfortable. But once we start eating less, once we start drinking less, once we start making less, once we start having less jobs, then it's going to be like, we're going to be weakened. They're going to weaken the infrastructure. It's strong right now. And once you lose your job, you go bankrupt, you lose all hope, then they grab a hold of you. Here's a loan. Here's a loan, God damn it. High interest. And then they own you. And it's just because you're weak. They weaken the infrastructure. The workforce. That's all you have to do. Weaken the workforce. Take away their benefits. Tax them more. Implement AI. Save money. Don't charge less. Get rid of their jobs. We pay less. Make more. Hallelujah. Bro, that is the smartest. They got the smartest tactic, and we don't see it. It's just so brilliant. Weaken the working class, and it's happening today. Our stock market's gonna be high because guess what? AI. They're investing into AI. So when they take away all your jobs or everyone's jobs, it's not gonna make a difference on the stock market. And they're gonna say, look, 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 the stock market's at 60. Look, look, it's at 70. Look, look, we're doing great. The billionaires are doing great. The millionaires are doing great. Look, 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 the AI investors are doing great. AI is doing great. At that point, you're going to realize that your window of opportunity when you see the stock market's high as ever, and they're just like, yeah, and you're broke and you're homeless, and you had it all, but they took your job with AI. And then you couldn't find another job because they took that one too. Warehouse, telemarketers, car dealers, but everything's gonna get taken over by computers. Online shopping and AI. They're even talking about closing down grocery stores and have you place orders and pull up and pick up your order because they're gonna have robots in there. They don't want people robbing no more. You didn't hear this? That's real. They're trying to get rid of shoppers now. And people are not picking up on it. And they're passing these bills like the Save America bill. And there's more in there that they shove in there in like little print in different pages. They'll put like 1,000 pages. And like and 10 pages in there are for shit completely different. That once you sign it, it's like, okay, it's a pass. But it has everything. There's more to do than just that one thing they want to pass. Like, pass this bill. Because other things are involved in that bill that once it gets passed, green light, pistol in my pocket don't seem right. Give a vote. Program time. You know what I'm saying? But tell me not. They're gonna take our. Well, they already are. They're right in our faces. Right in our faces. I promise you. They don't give a fuck. And it'd be like the hillbillies too. Like they're firm. They don't want to hear anything negative about our leaders. Nothing, bro. That's it. They want you to shut it. And then once it happens, they're going to turn to us for help. We need you. Because we're going to be the force. The fighters. The Americans. We the people. Same finesse. JoJo. You don't know, bro. California got some beast over here. California got some straight Americans. We ain't putting with none of that shit. You know what I mean? JoJo, David, program time. You know, California gets a bad rap, bro, but California got some Americans, man. What you mean? We're just American as you. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a hillbilly. Or go to church. You know, there's nothing wrong with there's no definition of an American. Are you an American? Like do you have citizenship or not? So there's no color, there's no, oh, I live over here. I live over here, I'm American. You live in America? Yeah. You're American, bro. We gotta stop this back and forth of we're better than one another. You know what I mean? Oh, I voted for Trump, or I voted for Kamala. Like, we're American, bro. Like, we lost our step. America lost. We took a step back. We're gonna make the country great again, bro. We take a whole step back, bro. We're just bickering the whole time. Your fault. politician gets smoked. Bah! Your fault, your fault, their fault. Let's go to war. Now we're at war. And we're still at war. And everyone wants to turn their head and say, let's watch the UFC fight. You know what I mean? Which is cool, but that's just what society is now. The people don't even give a fuck, bro, until it affects your household. Like, no one cares about, yeah, whatever. It's making us great. You're just a hater. You're dumb. Until their job gets taken. And then it's, oh, shit. Oh, that's Americans. We the people, bro. We don't get it until it happens. We will rise up when our back's against the wall, bro. That's what happened. America's strong as shit. But we're also real separated. Democrats, Republicans, Florida, California, man. It's going to take something big for Americans to step up with each other and man up. And we will. And it's always been that way. Once a politician says, I'm in charge, we took over. Shit. Yeah? You're going to see Republicans and Democrats team up. That's when it gets real bad for politicians, is when they put their foot down and say, I'm in charge. That's when the people step up. They don't step up when they hear the files, or it's when we're all at stake here. So that's what I believe, bro. Until they go up there and say, you don't have a country, you belong to us, American people, or Americans, we're going to laugh and battle. Because that's what Americans do. So, and I don't think no one has the balls to go up against America. 300 million people, 300-some million people. Half the people don't even vote. You know that, right? Half this country don't even vote. Only like 100 million people vote. Like 2/3 of this whole country don't. So you don't even know how people really feel. Because you get only certain people that vote. So the voting doesn't really tell the full story. A lot of people are busy. They go to work. They do this. They do that. They don't vote. Hundreds of millions. So there's a lot of people that are unaccounted for. This country's great. You know, I just see AI being a problem. I don't look at Trump as a problem. I look at AI as a problem. Right? It's program time. There's nothing good about losing your job. Tell me the benefits of losing your job. It's hard enough to order a burger with AI, extra cheese. No. Yeah, cheese, no. And then a human comes on. It's like real petty too sometimes. It makes it difficult, bro. Like when you call customer service, you want to get a hold of a human. It's faster. Press 1, press 0. What do you want? The financial department. What? Like they just get it wrong, bro. Like it's not proof yet. They're still in the trial phases. But they're implementing that shit in the trial phases. Say we'll just make mistakes as we go and fix them. So you're the guinea pig. We're guinea pigs, bro. We're being experimented on, bro, by computers. It's program time. Every warehouse they're building, 1,000 new jobs, 10 humans. I'm saying 900 robots, 900 jobs. They didn't tell you human jobs, so we gotta get that correct now. When they say we're giving out 5,000 jobs, are those human jobs or computer jobs, specifically AI jobs, What jobs are you referring to? Oh, well, we're providing jobs, and that's what we do. Human or computer? Oh, well, there has to be humans to monitor the computers. Tell me not. People don't get it, bro. You better own your own business, man. You better start a YouTube page. It's something, bro. Do something. Because working at the warehouse, telemarketer, restaurants, all type of shit, bro. Grocery stores, stores, period. Gas stations, maybe they might do some shit like that. About 80% of the jobs can be taken over by a robot. There's only certain jobs that can't. You know, I feel certain jobs cannot be taken by a robot. Certain jobs, bro. Entertainment is one of them. Because a robot could do so much, you're like, you're fake. Ego was. It's not going to be impressive when a robot does a backflip. It's impressive when a human does. Like, goddamn. It's not impressive when a robot does 100 push-ups. Like, you're a robot, bro. What's impressive about that? Damn machine going up and down. Well, yeah, you could do about 1 million of those, ain't you? A little bit of oil, you'd be good, bro. It's not impressive. You know what I mean? It's like they want so bad. You could just see it too. They're just pushing it on, just pushing it. They just wanted to take over. Just deal with it. Music and all. Just, come on. Phoenix Flexing was the guinea pig, and it worked. Blues man. Phoenix Flexing was a guinea pig, bro, and it worked, bro. They said, let's drop this AI song. I know exactly what they said, bro. I can read these fools. Just make this song. We're gonna go viral. We're gonna see what they say. You know what I mean? The majority of the people, they took it, they received it well. Even if it's AI, they're like, look, it's something new. We love it. Okay, stop hating. You're a hater. You're condoning cheating. You're condoning shortcuts, loose ends. You're condoning a messed up future of anyone could do anything, and I agree with that. But we can't make it seem like everyone could just be Frank Sinatra now. You know what I mean? Or the next Drake. And like, you're really not. It's just not. It's just not right. You know, it's not real. So that's the thing. We gotta be real. I wouldn't feel comfortable, bro. But you can make a secret page and start fucking just pumping out AI shit and just make some money. Fuck it. Everyone wants to play. You know, but you can get with the program and just say, you know what, bro, you want to cheat? All right. I got about 100 of those. Oh, wham, wham, wham. Pop them loose. Justin, Pamela Hernandez. I appreciate it. Program time. Alexia. Straight Swerver. The new virus. But yeah, I'm not too fond of AI, bro, but they want to play. Fuck it. Try it. See if it works. See if you could become the next fucking... You could make the new Rubber song, you know? You could be the next Phoenix Flexing. Lip singing and shit. And it might work, bro. It might change your damn life. And people are going to say this and that. People are going to be like me, talking shit. And you're going to be counting money, bro. It's no matter what it is, okay. It sucks, you know, for creativity. But do it, bro. If that's going to bring you to the top and take you out the crib and get you out the hood, or get your back up or get your clout up, do it, bro. You're not doing nothing. You're not breaking the law. I don't agree with the shortcut. But if that's what's hot, and it's gonna benefit you, and you're not doing nothing illegal or shiesty, do it, bro. I encourage it, man. Get your shit together while you can. The window of opportunity, take advantage of it, bro. A lot of people were going up during COVID. Remember, a lot of these foods are going viral during COVID, and they sustained today because of that. But it started then. It's program time. They took advantage of the window. John Game. It's program time. I don't know how these fools be recording in prison. Bro, we all had cell phones in there. I was in camp. Bro, even on the main yard, they had cell phones. And no one recorded nothing, bro. Motherfuckers was scared to record because they gonna snatch up everyone's shit in the whole dorm. Now everyone's telling. So, it's program time. You know, I appreciate it though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Tomorrow we're going out though, man. Tomorrow bar work, for real. He's got to do something every day, a little something. You know what I mean? Now them fools. Happy Sunday. Yo. But hopefully everyone's having a blessed day. Tomorrow. Today's just like do something Sunday, you know? Tomorrow will be more like on the bar with it. Yeah, appreciate it. Try pump. You know what I'm saying? Get that pump in. The more you do it, ain't nothing to it. Gotta get fluent. Fluent. Now, we ain't talking like that, John Game. It's program time. This ain't Connor. You know what I'm saying? That fool came back all smoked out, huh? He tried to say the same thing. He had the same song coming out. It just wasn't the same, huh? Like, fuck, bro, what happened, bro? You became rich and just lost it, huh? You were supposed to come out there with a rapper or something. Or gold everywhere or something. Just super confident, like rich. And I'm out here just to fight. Like, I'm successful. Just rolling with the crowd, you know, just enjoying the crowd. Just he didn't do none of that. He looked scared, bro. All that money, they don't know how to do shit but talk shit. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe he's overrated. Maybe Connor's overrated, maybe, you know? Maybe he got a little too much hype. You know? Program time. That's kind of like you made me feel, bro. Like, come on, you can do better than that, bro. Better entrance, everything. Haircut. What the fuck was up with the haircut? Bro, you get the Chuck Liddell, and your career's over, bro. You got CTE. That's the CTE cut, bro. When the fighter starts talking about the Lord, like, I'm coming back in the name of the Lord, like, I'm a changed man, and then they get that haircut, it's like the Naruto, my boy done lost his mind in the gym. No, I'm just saying when fools start like when they turn to the Lord and they're like real like I'm a changed man. You're like, all right, bro, you changed. You could tell. It's one thing to preach and to be with the Lord, but when you're like, I'm the Lord's child, and you're just like ready for a fight, like, bro, no, you got some shit going on up here, man. You need to address that because now you're using old boy to give you that strength to give damage, and that's not how it's supposed to work, brother. You're supposed to get the strength to defend yourself. Yeah, to do the right thing, to fight the good fight, not to do some damage. Like, bro, you're supposed to win, bro. Program time. Yeah, we get like psychosis. You start hearing me preaching. You see me get a mohawk and I start preaching. You better don't get in there. You know what I'm saying? Ears gonna be missing. Cowboys. Program time. You know what I mean? Shit. Ears gonna be missing, bro. Don't do it. Woo! Ryan Tyson. Keep it tight. Program time. You're gonna get bulldozed. He's gonna get it to him. Program time. This ain't Conor McGregor, man. We ain't folding up like a cheap Irish tent. We're holding up. All American tent. Thick sheets. Thick wall. AC. Program time. All right, cheap tent. Program time. Old cheap ass boxing gym. Program time. Connor looked so bad last night, I could beat that for it, bro. I'm confident. I'll knock his ass out. I'll smack him in his leg. Out of here, boy. Send your ass back to Ireland. It's program time, man. You know what it is, boy. He don't like to become boy either. So all you gotta do is just flick your leg, bro. Out of there. Smack it. Bah! I'm broke, but I ain't gonna cheat the fighters. I ain't gonna cheat the fans out of a real fight. Going in like a man and put them up, bro. No kicking, bro. Head up in the middle. You say that shit for later. Through one kick is over, bro. Look, guess what, man? All you gotta do is just flick his leg. I'm that confident right now. If you put in the ring with Conor, it's over. Making history, bro. Fuck out of here. So you know, that's back to Dublin. Dublin. It's program time, man. Terrence Newman was handling player. Vic. You know what it is, dog. You know, that shit, nothing. I'm gonna flick your favorite fighter in the leg. That's it. It's over. Wrap. Stouffville, July 4th, East LA. Compton, July 4th. Stouffville. Yeah, you go there, though, you gotta get the picture. Yo, Compton, 4th of July. The community activists getting hit. You think you're safe? Shit. If the community activists getting hit, I don't want no parts of none of that area. That means Michael Myers running around. And ain't nobody doing nothing about it. It's program time. Therefore, no business. No. You know, everyone's like, come to my hood, shop in my liquor store, give back to the community. Negative. Y'all motherfuckers hitting the community activist. Shit. Well, what are you gonna do to the street dude? You're gonna find one of these tow yards. They got some shit. They're not telling you guys, but why do you think everyone keeps showing up in LA in a tow yard in the back of a trunk burnt? Not just once, not just twice. Several times. Similar style. Similar mission. LA got Michael Myers running around that motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you. And no one's doing nothing about it. Even the activists are scared. Program time. You guys you're not catching the patterns? I'm seeing what's going on. Like, dude, the police can't tell you this. They can't say we got some serial dude on the loose out here. That'll freak out the gang members. Program time. But yeah, there's a lot of funky shit going on in LA, bro. Stay out. Stay out. It's not even worth it, bro. On them holidays, stay at home. No function. Nope. Community activists showing up. Nope. It's gonna be all good. The staff is gonna be there, right? Staff. The government, right? Bro, no. All they're gonna do is say suspect got away. No information. Random incident. Masked man fled the scene, 3 down. That's it. That's all you hear now. Program time. Rudy Mesa. Program time. But yeah, that's all they do, bro. They don't give you extra security because you're a government worker or a city worker. Those are the most dangerous events. You got a lot of community activists, right? You got a lot of gang members that are pushing peace, but in the middle of the night, they're politicking. But they're community activists. It doesn't work with me if you're still active. You gotta drop out. A community activist is a dropout. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you cannot be active and be a community activist. You can't be a gang member, active, well, I'm still good. And then you push politics and then you're a community activist. Yeah, that's why I draw the line with people like, shut up. Look how much time you put in. I don't care who you are. If you're still active in your hood, you're not a community activist. It's like you're faking. You know what I mean? So every community activist out there that's still, you got to drop out, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that when you get to a certain point. But you can't be, it doesn't make sense, bro. How you the police and then you're not. They're seeking the benefits of it. I got simple answers for you. It's because they're getting paid for it. They're getting recognition for it. They're getting clout for it. Whatever. They're not doing it with their heart, bro. Because if you're doing it with your heart, you would drop out. Do it. That's what they should tell fools. You want to be a community activist? You want to push peace? Cool. Drop out. Because the last thing you want is for someone to be preaching to your kids this and that, and then in the middle of the night, they're trying to hurt your kid. That's why I say drop out. Or you're not for real. You're not pushing peace. You're just not willing participant no more. That doesn't mean you're peaceful. Just because you don't commit crime no more. Oh, I took a step back. I'm a family man, but you're still active though. That's what I'm saying. That's going to override everything. You can't do it. You have to drop out if you want to be a community positive preacher and be serious. I try, man. But I'm just trying to keep it real. I see a lot of community activists that are still in their hood at the end of the night. No, because what if this kid over here from this hood gets into it with a kid from your hood? You're going to pick a side, bro. Because, oh, that's my homie and those are our enemies. But you're supposed to be a community activist. That's what I'm saying. In order to stop that, you have to drop out. Or you're not serious. Hey, Joseph, we got to. But you get what I mean? I'm just saying, I don't respect someone that's like, I respect you more if you just drop out. You know what? I'm good, bro. That's not for me. I got a family to take care of. Cool. One that's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm a community activist. I'm pushing peace all over KTLA. I'm this, I'm that. You know damn well you're full of shit. You're like that person, that parole program where you go and it's that fool that just got off parole that's preaching to you. It's that fool that just got off parole that got the job because he got off parole. He's been off for a year, but he got that job to preach to you in the class, in the program. You're looking at this dude like, fool, you know you're full of shit. How do I know? Because you're still involved in your gang. And here you're preaching to me because you graduated parole and you got the job, but you're preaching to me. Dude, you're still active in your hood, bro. Like, you're not 100% changed here. That's what I mean. Like, and that just, community activists give me that are still in their hood, give me that vibe, bro. The priest too. You can't push peace and then at the end of the night you're politicking on this kid's dad. You're looking out for this kid during the day, community activist, taking care of the kids. In the middle of the night, you're politicking on the kid's dad. It doesn't work. You got to drop out. If you want to be a community preacher, you have to lead by example. Look at me. I'm no longer involved. But saying, I'm involved, I'm a scary motherfucker, and I work, and I'd rather take care of my family and preach. That's what I get out of it. People that are activists, and you're still active in your hood, you give me the vibes of, I'm lame, I don't want to put in work, but I want to be active, but I want to do good still, but I want to be active. So it's like you're doing this. Family man works, community activist, and then you're gangbanging in the night. You're talking about who's good, who's not. Bro, tell me that shit is some hypocritical shit. You know, like, are you doing the right thing or not, bro? Like, drop out. Or you gonna get mad if I size you up? You ain't changed, bro. Nah, that'll be antagonizing somebody. But sometimes you gotta put them through the test. Okay. Did you drop out? Did you do, you know, so you're not a changed man, bro? Come on, there's a definition. We can't just say I'm a changed man and then you gotta take action here. Michael Myers running around anywhere he wants. No one does shit about it. California love program time, man. What's up, big dog? And I don't mean no disrespect. People know it's true, bro. And people get tired of that shit too. Trying to preach, trying to do it, and then you're still trying to be in the mix. Like, dude, I don't have respect for that. So that's all it is. T-Lo, Birdman. But answer that question, bro. That's how you know if someone's preaching, if someone is a community activist and they haven't like took a step back from their gang or they're still like active and they still talk a little bit, they're full of shit, bro. Those are the ones you look at and say, nah. You're cap. It's capping. It ain't gonna be like that. I'm gonna lead by example. But people are in it for the benefits. It pays good, right? Community activists. You get the benefits, right? But we need to keep it real, bro. And you really want to seek them benefits? Do the right thing, bro. Really fully change. Stop playing the system. Mike Larry, let them know, G, you know what it is, man. You too, player. Appreciate you, man. Happy Sunday. Mr. Peeps, you know what it is, dog. Perk. But that's what it is. You just get tired of the bullshit, especially if you were once a bullshitter and you grew out of that and now you're more mature and you know what it is, bro. It's like we're wasting time with this bullshit. That's all it is. Trust me, I once participated back in the day. You know, I once had my mind all screwed in or out. So it's program time. But I've been seeing a lot of this community activists / active gang member. Like, just knock it off, bro. Community activist is a dropout, bro. You go to church, drop out, right? Well, not church, but you become you change your life, right? You get dipped into holy water, whatever. You drop out. There's nothing wrong with that. You change your life, but don't try to double dabble or double dip. It is what it is. Be proud of doing the right thing, man. Shit. You know what I mean? Alicia Rose. Program time. Babu J, what's happening, man? You know what it is? T-Lokes. Try it, bro. You know, trying to assist. You know, trying to spread the mental wealth. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge. Program time. But tomorrow, bar work. Going there, man. Do a little push up. Keep the muscles tight. Keep them right. Develop that pogo stick. Program time. But yeah, it's 2026, man. Things are changing, bro. Like, we need to get together. It's already bad enough that the opportunities are getting smaller. Back in the day, we had it real good. We know the future, it'll be there. Everything is getting better. It's gonna be all right. I'll do a few years. Now it's like, dude, AI is taking over. Laws are getting stricter. Jobs are decreasing. It's getting worse out there. You know, people don't have the money to put money in your books like they used to. Drive to the appointments. The opportunities ain't there when you get out like they used to. It's hard to get a job. All the warehouses they used to hire all felons and shit. Now they're filling them up with AI. You know, we gotta think about these things, bro. It's not the same. You know, we had, and it just recently changed, bro. It's starting to change, but up until a couple years ago, the opportunities were still large. And people knew if I get locked up, I just get a union job or something when I get out, or a warehouse job. I'll be straight, bro. I'll get back. Now it's like, dude, are those even gonna be around? So now we're like, we think different when we know, like, I need to get my shit together now. It's not promise now. We live on a lot of promise. And we're spoiled as Americans. But like I said, the day when we start seeing less jobs, we start making less money. We pay more rent. All that, when it starts affecting you, you're gonna wake up. And we'll stop taking as much risks. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. We take a lot of risks because we know the laws are lenient. We know family's gonna look out for us if I catch a case. Girls gonna visit me. Money on the book. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, all this. Take away all that and they say, bro, if you get locked up, there's no guarantee you come out alive this time. Now we're talking about a different ball game here. There's a lot of people, they're like, oh, all the yards are flipping. It's different. It's not like back in the day we get a little gun case and you do a little year or two on a 1 yard and you're active, you get out and you're tough in the hood again. Now it's, you better do 10 years, 5, 10 years, the whole time. You max it out, max it out. It's different now. People are not looking at it like an easy trip no more, right? There's more you have to do. It's not back in the day no more. And it trickles into the system as well. You have to do more. It's not kicked back like it used to be no more. You're being tested now. Like before it was like just get with the program, you'll be all right. Now it's like get off. Different ball game. Now you gotta take action. And less is certain. You're taking more risks, less reward now. Program time. Now we're getting big, homie. But tell me now, like, if you tell, I'm telling you right now, like, you hear about a lot of stabbings in the pen. Because they're not allowed to shoot you no more, like, really with the Mini 14. They hit you with the little rubber balls, and they know that. You got these hardcore gang members, bro, with big-ass knives, and they know at the back of their head, because they talk about this. They're not going to shoot you. Go ahead. It's green. Dale gas, you know what I mean? Handle them. You know, drill them. They're not going to do nothing to you other than hit you with the baton or spray you. But if they said, go ahead, we're gonna hit you with the Mini. Go ahead. All of you, we're going to hit all of you with the Mini. I promise you. You're going to see gang members like, nah, we can't do it. Because I've seen that shit. I've seen hardcore gang members talk about the Mini. Worried about the Mini because they know. But we're only tough for what we could get away with. Like I said, if CDCR said every single stabbing, we're just going to use the Mini 14 on your head. We don't care about your program. If they do that, you're going to see less stabbings because now it got to the point where they're like, we're not going to allow you to do this no more. We're going to drill you. And you're going to see a lot less stabbings, I promise you. That's not even a maybe. That's a promise. Because they only do shit because they're allowed to. They know the rules, bro. They sued to get out the shoe. They know the program and they do what they can accordingly. So if you cut off all the the highways to get shit in, you cut all that out, the tunnels, whatever. You start making shit stricter. Like if we see you stabbing someone, that's you. We have all authority to. Well, it's a mandatory shoot. You're gonna see people scared because who wants to get shot? They're basically telling you you're gonna go on this mission and you're basically gonna die. No. Are you Sui? No. But when they say all they're gonna do is hit you with the baton, they're gonna hit you with some pepper spray, bro. You're gonna be alright, dog. You see food, pure savage. That Mini 14 comes out, they're gonna be like this. Trying to stab away from, like, behind the wall. Ducking behind walls and shit, because they know. I've seen it. I've seen people do that shit with Big Bertha. Stabbing, and they'll look, and they'll get hit with Big Bertha. Go back, get hit with Big Bertha. Go back, get hit with Big Bertha. I've seen some scary ass shit, bro. When they pull out Big Bertha, they start getting all scared. If that Mini 14 comes out, they feel gonna be scared as shit. They're gonna be shaking on the mission. I got this, homie. I got this, dog. I got this, dog. He gonna run straight to the office. Talking about, you're going on a Sui mission, bro. You will not make it back. Now we're talking, right? Different ball game, man. Anybody could go and come back. But if they said, you're not coming back, homie, what do you mean? This is the program. Your ass gonna run straight to the program office and get out of there before they send you on a sweet mission for you end up like Money Sign Sway in the shower. They be doing some nasty ass stuff in there. In the shower. I don't know, bro. Some of these hits don't even sound right. In the shower. Little youngster went up there with OG. Got butchered in the shower. Nasty, bro. Whoever called that one was nasty. The shower. That's sick. If I was on one of those tiers and they said, hey, we need you in the shower, I would have took off on that fool right there. Right on the tier. I would have made an example out of him in front of everybody. Straight up. I would say, hey, we need you up there. I would have fired on him. Yard down. Yard down. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going my own cell. You're going to answer for that. I'm going to be kicking back. Answering to nothing. Different beast, bro. In the trenches. You know what I'm saying? But I've been told that by OG. Like, if they ever call you to the showers, bro. And this one fool, homie, has been down for 40 years. He's like, he did like 20 in the shoe and everything. He's like, bro, they ever do certain things, bro? Mandatory yard, showers, this and that. If you feel like they're singling you out, oh, that's your ass. You be ready, you flight the first fool you see. The one giving you the message, flight them. Flight the messenger is most likely the weakest one. Our boss, program time. You know what it is, man? No, I'm saying like in the pen, when they call you, if they call you to the showers or something, get off. I'm giving you game. If a homie says, hey, mandatory shower is like a weird time. It's like out of nowhere. It's like they're telling you to do mandatory shit out of nowhere. Either some shit's gonna go down or it's gonna go down. It's either gonna be you or it's gonna be like a riot or something. Like, but just know, and you should know certain things. You should know your charges, who you are, what you've done, maybe. So if you know, like you gotta answer for something, take off. Basically, like there's certain red flags you gotta be able to pick up on. And some fools are so dumb, they make it obvious they're gonna get you. They just can't stop staring at you and shit. Like, they act all weird and shit. They don't know how to hide it. Like, so emotional. It's an emotional sport. You know what I mean? But that's some game right there, man. You gotta get off. You seen that video I dropped? With the two fivers, they stabbed old boy with the riders in the shoe. Was it Folsom? And was it New Folsom? Or Corcoran? I think it was Corcoran. One of them. Well, this fool went to day room yard. They had a day room yard. Let me tell you something about day room yard. Stay your ass in your cell. That was on a non-active yard. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're on a non-active yard and you're on a 4-yard or in the shoe, stay in your cell, bro. Those cops will set you up, bro. I promise you. Those cops are working with the inmates, bro. I promise you. And that's what happened to old boy. They set him up. I refuse all yard. I refuse showers. I bird bath, bro. I bath in my own cell. Now, if you're in a dorm, that's different. If they don't beat the shit out of you, you're good. Yeah, you can take a shower, but I'm talking about like in cells and like the high power places and shit. Skip the showers, bro. Shower in your cell. A lot of people get hit in the shower. Like, they're so grimy, bro. They had us in it was the 5,000 floor for a couple of days waiting to get transferred to Wayside. And they let us downstairs to the showers. And it was like a crib module. There was a couple homies. Like, there's like no beef, but like them fools, like, they had the gate open and everything. Like, if they wanted to run in there, they could have butchered us, bro, or jumped us and beat us up bad. There was the whole gate open. Go shower. Like, grimy, bro. Like, they don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. If you do cell living, bird bath. Learn the bird bath, bro. Fuck the showers. Showers for bougie people. You know what I'm saying? And that's for cell living. But you gotta know, dog, because they're setting people up in there. Dallas Joey, it's program time. I don't trust nobody, man. Even if they try to put someone in your cell, like, oh, this was coming in your cell. No, he ain't. Take off on him. Oh, he's a crash out. Oh, you're a bitch. They're gonna leave you alone after a while. Go mess with someone else. Go on. Flight you every time. It's program time. You know what I'm saying? Even if you can't fight, bro, it just be a torpedo. Like, just take off on everything. If you're that type of person that wants to be left alone, first person you see, just get off. Win or lose. put you in the hole, get you in the chronos, single man sub. There's ways to avoid dealing with people, bro. Even in jail. But they're gonna say, we're gonna get you setting. No, you ain't. Yeah, we are. No, you ain't. Okay, come on. Give them no choice but put you in your own cell. That's what's gonna take, though. You know, they're just trying to put you where you fit in. You gotta have survival instincts. You gotta know when to get off. My leg almost bungled like Connor's. Big Javi. Program time, player. Nah, but tomorrow we'll be back, though. Tomorrow, push up, dip, pull up, chin ups. I'm saying, stretch, hydrate. And I appreciate it, man. Happy Sunday. We'll be back tomorrow, man. Yeah, that was push ups, man. What you mean? And I appreciate everybody. But yeah, man, don't be mad, bro. Get off what you mad at, bro. That's what's gonna help you. You know what I mean? It's program time. Shake your seat, brush that grip. I'm a messenger beater. Taking off on the messenger, homie. You pass the messages. You walk around the tier giving out, you know what I'm saying? Passing the word. Oh yeah, bro. Hey, I'm active, bro. Hey, come over here, bro. Yeah, active right here, bro. I'm gonna grab his ass. Program time. Man. But thank you, man. I'm not, bro. I'm not active. But I ain't acting either. Off like the messenger, man. Don't be spreading no messages with me, homie. It's program time. Just 4.5 years, bro, in prison. That's it. 2 times county jail, 6 months each. 6 months, 6 months, 4 years in prison, and then like a year in juvenile hall, and then a few years in and out placements and shit. Group homes, all that shit, and then county jails and shit. But the 2 times I was in the county, it's 6 months each. So I've never done less than 6 months in the county. I learned how to make pruno the first time. They had me in yellows. My first time in the county, I was in yellows, right? But I went GP court, because I told them I needed meds to sleep. I didn't know that was gonna make me, put me in the yellow dorm. So it took me like 2 months to get out of there, and they sent me to 4,000 floor. And then I got my blues and shit. But it took me like 2 months to clear mental, because I asked for meds. And the first times I went to court, I was in yellows. So, but ran mainline, GP. So you're just in yellow, you take meds. But yeah, it took me a while to get out of there, but I learned how to make pruno in there. Because a lot of fools in there are all fucked up, like, they really got issues and shit. But it took me a little while, I got out of there. I'm not crazy. But you can ride yellow in the county. You could be a homie, right? As long as you ain't snitching or any. You say you're on meds. I mean, a lot of people do it in there. It's when you get to the pen, you can't do that shit. You could do it to fight your case. No, they didn't, because you could do it to fight your case in the county, but when you get to the pen, you can't do it. You gotta run mainline. That's my understanding of it. If you're running medical to fight your case and to say you got mental health to help you in your case, you can do it. And then it depends who you are, where you're at. These rules don't apply to everybody. You might end up in a dorm with a piece of shit homie, bro, that calling shots, that doesn't like nothing, that his wife left him. You know what I mean? And he's smoked out. We got all the power, getting you whacked. It does. You just don't know where you're gonna end up at, bro. Some people trip on child endangerment, or you got caught strapped near your kid, or you shot one of your enemies. It was a youngster. Some fools don't care. Some fools care. Not all rules apply to everybody. Georgie, program time, man. You too, man. You know what it is, player. But it just depends where you end up. You know. Just because you're good one spot don't mean you're good over here. Donna, program time. So, but yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. You know, hydrate, stretch, get your sets in. Tomorrow, run it back. We're gonna wrap it up though. We'll do way more tomorrow. Bar work and shit. Today, just keep everything tight. You know what I'm saying? Stay in the mix. Stay consistent. Do something in between time. But yeah, you know, I appreciate everybody, man. It's program time. You know, don't, they say, do this, do that, man, get off. Program time. But yeah, thank you. You have a blessed day. You know what it is, John. All day, man. Everybody, program time. Thank you.